Hello and welcome. This is Accounting for Everyone. Today, we begin our series, The Language of Accounting. In this first video, we explore what is accounting and why it matters. This series is designed to help you understand accounting clearly, logically, and with confidence, starting from the very basics. Whether you are a student, a professional, a business owner, or completely new to accounting, this series will guide you step by step in a clear and structured way. We begin with what accounting really is, and, just as importantly, why it exists. From there, we progress carefully through the accounting process until everyday business activities are transformed into meaningful financial information. Each concept is introduced in the right sequence, allowing understanding to build naturally and steadily. Nothing is rushed, nothing is assumed. Let's begin. In today's world, almost every important decision is influenced by numbers. Businesses grow or struggle. Careers move forward or stall. Investments succeed or fail. Not because people lack effort or ambition, but because they lack financial understanding. We live in a world driven by costs, profits, cash flows, and financial performance. In this environment, financial acumen is no longer optional. It is a core skill. And at the center of financial understanding is one discipline: accounting. This is where accounting comes in. Accounting is not just about numbers for accountants. It provides meaningful information for business stakeholders, information that supports planning, control, and decision-making. Financial understanding is therefore essential, not just to survive, but to make confident, informed, and sustainable business decisions. And that is where our journey begins, with a clear understanding of what accounting really is and why it matters. Accounting converts economic events arising from business activities into clear, consistent, and reliable financial information. Through this process, accounting enables stakeholders to understand what is truly happening within a business, not just how busy it appears, but how effectively it is actually performing. It allows the financial health of a business to be assessed objectively in terms of financial performance, financial position, and cash flows. That is why accounting is called the language of business. Let's now see the accounting process in practice, from business activity to financial information to informed decision-making. Every business follows this process, regardless of size or industry. It begins with business activities. As part of its daily operations, a business undertakes activities such as making sales, purchasing goods and services, and making payments. These activities occur continuously in the normal course of business. However, on their own, these activities do not explain how the business is performing financially. This is where the accounting process comes in, converting everyday economic business activities into useful financial information. The process begins with identifying transactions. That is, identifying business events that can be measured reliably in monetary terms. Next, these transactions are recorded accurately and consistently in the accounting records. They are then classified by grouping similar transactions into appropriate accounts, such as assets, liabilities, equity, income, and expenses. After classification, the information is summarized into financial statements and reports. Finally, This financial information is communicated to stakeholders to support analysis and decision-making. This is the point where business activity becomes financial information. With clear and reliable financial statements, users are able to assess financial performance, financial position, and cash flows. And this, in turn, leads to better and more informed decisions. That is how accounting works, step by step. Now let's look at who uses accounting information and how it shapes the decisions they make. At the center of this process is accounting information. From this point, it flows to different stakeholders, with each group using the information for a specific purpose. This reflects a fundamental principle of accounting. Financial information is prepared to support informed decision-making by a wide range of users. Let's begin with the group closest to the business. For business owners, accounting acts as a financial mirror. It enables them to assess whether the business is financially sound or requires remedial action. By reviewing accounting information, owners can evaluate profitability, cost control, and overall financial performance. For example, an owner may observe that sales are increasing but profits are declining due to rising expenses. Accounting allows such issues to be identified early and addressed appropriately. Next, consider managers, those responsible for the day-to-day operation of the business. Managers use accounting information to plan activities, monitor performance, and control the use of resources. They rely on periodic reports to compare actual results with targets and identify areas requiring attention. For example, monthly performance reports may reveal that a particular product line is underperforming, allowing timely remedial action. Another important group is investors. Investors provide capital to the business and use accounting information to evaluate whether an investment is worthwhile. They analyze financial statements to assess profitability, financial risk, and potential future returns. Accounting information helps investors make informed decisions about buying, holding, or selling their investments. Banks and non-bank financial institutions provide financing and financial services to businesses. They use accounting information to assess financial stability, creditworthiness, and overall financial performance. Before extending finance, these institutions typically examine profits, cash flows, existing liabilities, and overall financial stability. Reliable financial information reduces financial risk and supports sound financing decisions. Government and regulatory authorities also rely on accounting information. Tax authorities use accounting records to assess taxable profits and determine tax liabilities. Regulators use financial information to ensure compliance with laws, regulations, and accounting standards. This supports transparency, fair business practices, and confidence in financial reporting. Employees are another important group of users of accounting information. They rely on financial information to assess job security and long-term organizational stability. When a business demonstrates stable financial performance and sustainable operations, employees gain greater confidence in the future of the organization. Accounting information is also relevant to a wider group of users, including potential employees, students, researchers, and society as a whole. At a broader level, it promotes transparency and accountability, strengthens trust in organizations, and supports responsible and informed economic decision-making. As you can see, accounting is not a single, uniform activity. Instead, it is structured into several key areas, each developed to support different types of decisions. Let's begin with financial accounting. Financial accounting focuses on preparing general-purpose financial statements for external users, such as investors, banks, lenders, and regulators. Although financial accounting is primarily intended for external users, internal users may also rely on the financial statements for review and oversight. These statements summarize financial performance, financial position, and cash flows over a specific period. They enable external users to assess profitability, financial stability, and overall business viability. Next is management accounting. Management accounting is prepared for internal users only, primarily managers and business owners. Unlike financial accounting, it is not restricted by external reporting standards. Instead, it focuses on providing relevant, timely, and forward-looking information to support planning, control, and day-to-day decision-making within the organization. Management accounting information is not limited to formal financial statements. It includes budgets, forecasts, cost analyses, and performance reports tailored to the specific needs of management. This information helps internal users set targets, allocate resources, control costs, and evaluate operational performance. Closely related to this is cost accounting. Cost accounting focuses specifically on analyzing and controlling the cost of operations. It helps businesses determine the cost of products or services, identify inefficiencies, and improve operational efficiency. Another important area is tax accounting. Tax accounting focuses on determining taxable profit and ensuring compliance with applicable tax laws. This involves making allowable adjustments and deductions in accordance with legal requirements and calculating the resulting tax liability. The emphasis here is compliance, not measuring business performance. We also have auditing and assurance. Auditing and assurance provide independent verification that financial information is accurate, complete, and prepared in accordance with applicable standards. This enhances credibility and increases confidence among users such as investors, banks, and regulators. Accounting also plays a critical role in the public and nonprofit sector. Here, the focus is on accountability and the responsible use of funds. The emphasis is not on profit, but on whether resources are used effectively in line with approved objectives and organizational purpose. In some cases, accounting is used for investigation. This is known as forensic accounting. Forensic accounting involves examining financial records to detect fraud, investigate irregularities, and resolve financial disputes, often in legal or regulatory contexts. Modern organizations also place growing importance on sustainability accounting. This area focuses on measuring environmental, social, and governance impacts alongside financial performance. It supports long-term sustainability and responsible business practices. Supporting all these areas are accounting systems and technology. This area focuses on using technology to record, process, and protect accounting information, ensuring accuracy, security, and efficiency. Finally, we have governance, ethics, and controls. These frameworks ensure ethical behavior, accountability, and the safeguarding of assets through effective internal controls and oversight mechanisms. Although accounting is divided into different areas, they all share one common purpose: to convert business activity into reliable information that supports sound decision-making. Different areas, different users. One common financial language. Thank you for taking the time to learn with us today. This video was part 1 of our series, The Language of Accounting. Here, we explored what accounting is and, just as importantly, why it matters. If you found this introduction helpful and would like to continue learning step by step, we invite you to subscribe to Accounting for Everyone. In the next video in this series, we explore accounting periods, what they are, and why they exist. We'll see how businesses review performance over monthly, quarterly, and annual periods, and why the accounting process repeats continuously in today's business environment.